This is Poppy, and this is Dragon Quest Poppy. Guys, how is it going? Guess what? Chicken butt. Okay, so usually what I do when an arc of Dragon Quest Die is over, I'll make three different videos reviewing the arc, right? So I usually make a arc review video, which has already come out, the Destiny arc review video. Then I usually make a top five characters from the arc video, and then a top five fights from the arc. This time, I decided to try something new. Instead of a top five, I thought, why not make a tier list of all the notable characters from the Destiny arc? Obviously, ones that have had a big role or some sort of impression. Um, and so that's what I thought. Let's try this out. Let's do a tier list of the characters from the Destiny arc. And guys, let me know what you think. Do you like this? Do you prefer the top five characters video type of video that I've done with the other three arcs? Or do you like this better? Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you and just kind of let me know your thoughts. I think making a tier list is very fun because I don't have to just um, limit myself to just five characters, and also I can just talk more, which might be a good thing and it might be a bad thing. Let me know again what kind of video you guys enjoy. So, anyways, let's just get right into it because, yeah, let's just get right into it. So, first things first, as you can see, I have a couple different tiers from the classic S tier being the best, A, B, C, D, and then, oh, that's weird. There's one that says it. I think it's the word for crap in Japanese. I'm pretty sure. Zaipora. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the word for crap. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Hyunko. Oh man. Well, okay. So yikes, we just went straight to S tier right away. Okay. Hyunko in this arc was probably most likely my favorite character. Um Oh man, he shows up at the perfect time. When Pop is trying to take on the Dragon Masters by himself, and he basically offends Galdandi. Galdandi got beat by Pop, which was dope. Then he messes up Borahorn, and then he fights Larhart. And the fight with Larhart was definitely a challenge for him, way more than just definitely, but it was like a bro challenge, dude. Like he had a freaking bro fight with Larhart, and they became legit bros after. He actually killed him, but not before Larhart basically passed on his will and his armor, which is exactly what happened. And honestly, I just love Hugel's like just his mindset and just like his his character as in like the man that he is, you know. He's basically repented of his sins in the last arc, and now he's dedicated to just truly protect his friends and what it means to be a man. I mean, this guy's the epitome of a man, in my opinion. He's so freaking cool, dude. Um, And he listens to Larhart's story. He wants to take in that will, and he feels a personal responsibility to try and convince Baran and let him know, listen, man, trust me, I have been down this road. It's the wrong one. You need to stop. And where Baran, obviously being much older and much more powerful than he is, um, obviously probably should have, intimidated him a little bit. But dude, Hunkel was not scared. He went full force with what he knew to be correct, and he preached, brother. He preached. And it was so cool, dude. I swear it was so freaking cool, and I loved it so much. And although he got beat hard, he still was an incredible moral support for the team. And at the end, because of the sword that he let Dai borrow, basically Dai was able to win. Um, and so it was just so cool. He was such a fantastic character in this arc. And yeah, S tier for sure, dude. For freaking sure. He's an S tier. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Larhart. Dude. I actually really like Larhart. Um, there's not necessarily like too much depth with his character just now. The only thing we know about him is that he's the strongest dragon rider, and he's basically sees Baran as a father figure. But we also know that he's extremely dedicated to Baran and Master Dino, and so just his like mental strength and just sheer coolness for me take him to B tier. I think he's an extremely well designed character. He's incredibly powerful, super cool, and just awesome. Uh, totally understandable as to why he hates humans, even though he is half human. But just the way he was treated by them basically just didn't help the case, honestly. But he's a freaking awesome guy. He's just dedicated to his master, and who saved him from, sadness and being alone and just depression, and so he's absolutely dedicated to his master. And even though he's technically on the wrong path at this point, you know, you got to respect him. I mean, he absolutely, you know, he's doing it because he feels it's right in his heart. And I think that's the most important thing for him. And I think it's awesome, honestly. So, yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Larhart, B tier. Okay, Soaru, Dai's mama. Listen, I'm going to put her in C tier. She was kind of a boring character, but she's really cute. Yeah, she's a cutie patootie. Dai's mama's got it going on, let me just say. But, she's a classic princess character sort of thing. Um, Also, I just didn't like the fact that, like, her dad never knew or never understood, like, her undying love for Baran. Like, to the point where, she had to sacrifice herself for him to get it, And I get it. He was totally twisted and, like, manipulated and just in the wrong place mentally. Even after she got hit, he still insulted her. So obviously there was a lot of bad stuff going on in that kingdom, behind the scenes. But I feel like if she would have outspoken more, or if she would have put her foot down more, or was more honest, or more like firm with her love towards Baran, and trying to show that he's not a monster, that he's a good guy, I feel like things would have gone differently. And listen, I get it. That couldn't have happened, or else we wouldn't have got the story of Dragon Quest Dai. But still, her character was kind of boring, but not so bad to put her below C tier. C tier is average, in my opinion, but she's mostly there because of her looks. She's a cutie. Excuse me. Sorry. I just took a nice long chug of water. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Baran, A tier. I freaking love Baran. He is so cool, dude. He is beyond cool. I mean, there's a reason he was my like avatar on my channel for such a long time since the beginning of me starting it. He is a boss. I freaking love Baran. Even now in the anime, we're on episode 96 currently as of I'm recording this tier list. He's still mentioned, mostly because Velzar made an appearance and talked about how Baran, basically just destroyed him, his physical body at least. But Baran was so damn cool, dude, and is freaking cool. In this arc, it was definitely his, like, it's his arc. He was the main character here, and dude, I just feel for him, bro. Besides him being so badass, like, I can totally understand why he hates humans, dude. Like 100% understand that. I mean, it's ridiculous why, like, just what's happened to him is so sad, dude. It really is. I mean, he freaking lost his baby girl, his baby mama, uh to a full kingdom of humans that are just idiots. And then his son was lost in the world. The saddest part was that his wife asked him to find his baby and take care of him because it was the only thing he had left in the world. He was unsuccessful and he finally finds him, but he's on the wrong side in his opinion. But it had to happen that way because Dai's right. Pop is right. You know, Suaru is right. Not all humans are evil. And he needed to basically learn that. And that just applies to real life. There's humans that are just horrible people out there. But there's also incredible human beings in this world. And unfortunately, we have both, you know? In my personal opinion, I just do not spend my thoughts nor time nor even just anything at all with people I do not like. When I say not people that I don't like, I don't mean people that I don't it's not that I don't like them for stupid reasons. I just don't like people that I can obviously tell first don't have like my best interests in their mind, in their heart. They don't care about me or my family. They just care about something that I might be able to offer them. If that makes sense. Those kind of people are poisonous people in your life. And unfortunately, Baran got hit hard by that poison and he needed to be converted back to humanity because there is good humans out there. And with the help of the heroes, he was able to truly see that. He was a fantastic villain, so damn overpowered and awesome. His Dragonoid transformation is so freaking cool. And he's just so cool, dude. I freaking love Baran, dude. A tier for sure. I just obviously don't agree with the path he's on personally. But it's obviously understandable, so I don't hate him for it. But yeah, he's fantastic. Fantastic character. Okay, Die. Okay, so Die, I think I'm gonna put him in B tier. And probably behind. No, I'll put him above Larhart. Um, I think Die was great in this arc. The only thing I didn't like is how much of a little baby he was when he got his mind destroyed. Now, I completely understand why he was, basically a child during that time, that Baran totally just destroyed him mentally. But it was hard to swallow, dude. Watching Die act the way he did, I was just kind of like, oh man, I do not like this, dude. He was so cool right before that happened, and then I just kind of lost respect for him. But again, it's understandable as to why he acted the way he did, but it just still left a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. And so, yeah, he's honestly he did great this season. This arc, I mean, fantastic fighting and dedication as to what he truly believes in now, and not letting any other friend die. He literally, after the whole Baran situation with Hadler and Zaibora, he was able to step in at the right exact time before Matoriv and Pop got destroyed, basically, and totally brought us home. I mean, he destroyed Hadler and Zaibora with his sizzle spell. Um, but yeah, I think he's a fantastic character. I mean, obviously, this is his show, but he did some cool freaking stuff in this arc. But he's just a little held back by the little hiccup he had, when he was just, mentally unstable, sort of thing. Which again is understandable, but because of that, there's characters I like more in this arc. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. Leona. Leona was fantastic this arc. I'm also going to put her in B tier, probably the lowest as of now. Um, she contributed quite a bit with being support for the heroes, like a hefty amount of support. Um, and she she honestly did great. She didn't do anything necessarily above and beyond, sort of thing. We got to see a lot of what her true personality was at the very beginning of the arc when they went shopping and stuff, and how she steps up in really any situation, especially the worst of situations, and still is able to be a fantastic leader. So she has really, really amazing qualities. She's a great character. She's cute, Um, but yeah, but I, I mean, as a support unit, she did the best she could, but it wasn't over the top cool or anything. I mean, for obvious reasons. A support character is never gonna be, you know, oh my gosh, so cool sort of thing. So obviously she's held back by that, but she's still a fantastic character. I really enjoyed her. All right, so let's move on. Gomechan. Gomechan was really cute and fun in this arc. Also B tier. I like how Gomichan got a voice this time around. I thought that was pretty funny. Um, and I also thought it's funny that when Pop asked him about it afterwards, he's like, B? Like, didn't know what he was talking about. Um, but, dude, Gomichan has some sort of special power. I mean, I feel like in the actual anime, there's only 4 episodes left, but there's got to be something. Again, as of this recording, this episode, this video is probably going to come out when there's only like one episode left of Dragon Quest Die. But yeah, as of oh, excuse me. As of right now, I feel like there's some sort of mysterious power that Gomechan has. We just don't know exactly what it is yet. So yeah, but he's cool. He's fun. He's cute. Um, he's very caring, and he just loves the people he's around. And yeah, yeah. There's nothing much else besides that. So, and he did awesome in this arc with helping Pop. So really cool. Metaloo. Oh, Metaloo. I have a big crush on this gal. Where do I want to put her? CBA. What do I want to do here? Let's do B. Jeez, most of the characters are in B. Um, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Where the hell is Pop? I just noticed that Pop is not on here. Yikes. Okay, that's really sad. I can't believe Pop's not on this list. Okay, well, I'll just have to talk about him and I'll let you guys know where I put him at the end. This is really sad. Anyways, um, so Merulu, she loves Pop. It's obvious. We all know this. And she's just super cute, dude. And even though her healing and stuff is not on the level of Leona, excuse me, she still is super dedicated to help as much as she can. Um, and she does pretty awesome with it. Her ability isn't very useful in like combat at all, but it definitely helps with kind of preparing for the worst. Like she knew Baran was on his way. Because of that, Pop was able to fly away and you know more or less see where he was at and stuff like that. So she's very useful, but you know she's not like an incredible character or anything. She's not like crazy well written character. She's just kind of like a shy, cute girl that's completely in love and just wants to help. Uh, but they did a good job with her. I mean, I absolutely enjoy Merulu and I think she's adorable and cute and awesome. So yeah, B tier. Mistoven. Oh. Miss Vern had literally nothing to do in this arc, so I'm just gonna put him in C. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna put him in C. So yeah, but he was still pretty cool, very intimidating as always. He probably said like two words this arc, but that's okay. And yeah, excuse me. Um, yeah, C. I don't know what else to say there. Kilvern. I'm gonna put him in B. Now I know people are probably confused even as to why there's villains on this tier list, but this is a characters tier list, not necessarily like villains or heroes. And I do enjoy villains as well. I mean, Baran is A tier right now. You know what I mean? So Larhart, B tier, he was technically evil as well. Hyunko was evil at one point. But anyways, but Kilvern, honestly, Kilvern makes me laugh, dude. He's freaking hilarious. Every time he says anything, it's just freaking funny, bro. Um, yeah, and so he's basically just saying like, we should just kill Hadler now. Oh man, sorry. Wow, that was a big yawn. He's like, we should just kill Hadler now, and kill. And King Vern was like, hold on, let's sit back. But yeah, he's just funny, and I love his voice actor, and just he looks dope as well. But anyways, he's just a fun character. I enjoy him. Hadler. I'm also gonna put Hadler in C tier, um, because Pop was right, dude. What he did this arc was low. And he's been hiding the secret of Baran being Dai's father from everyone. And he basically figured it out a long time ago. So he's kind of been doing stuff I don't necessarily agree with, but I also get it, him being in his position and having to perform well. Like it's a lot of pressure, dude, and it gets to you sometimes. And he is still very powerful. But anyway, I'll put him in C tier because I also really enjoy how he looks. I think he looks fantastic, even though he did some crappy stuff this arc. But he is a bad guy. Let's be real. So anyway. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I just burped so hard. Okay, Zaibora goes straight in the Zaibora tier, which I'm just going to quickly change the word of this tier to trash. Yeah, Zaibora is trash. I hate Zaibora, dude. Like, the thing is, the show needed a character like him. Oh, but damn, I seriously hate him. I really do not like Zaibora. So, yeah, he is trash, dude. Just straight up trash. His plan, honestly, with confusing Pop and turning into mom and putting everyone to sleep was like genius. But I just hate him so much. He's such a little just scumbag. I don't like him. I don't like him. So yeah, so that's what you deserve. Trash tier. Matoriv. I'm gonna put Matoriv in A. And I know he barely appeared in this arc, but when he did, it was freaking awesome. I mean, he basically just showed off, did 2 spells, Hadler crapped his pants. He was literally overpowering Hadler, but then Zaibora stepped in and messed everything up. And after that whole cool situation, where Dai helped him out, especially, he basically gives the heroes the Bible, the Book of Avan. And, he's kind of like those. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I'm so sick of yawning. Um, he's like those characters that don't necessarily tell you the truth. They just kind of act like they hate everyone, but in deep down, they really care about you. And Matoriv is that guy. He really cares about the heroes, and he helps them a ton, dude. And he really came in clutch this time around because the heroes were literally all about to die, and he showed up at the perfect time. Um, and besides that, he also gave them a huge morale boost and the ability to get even stronger. So he's just awesome as a Shisho and as just an asset to the heroes. So super, super awesome. Um, okay, and Pop, which again, I'm sorry, but he's not here because I totally forgot to freaking add him. I feel like a loser right now. But anyways, let's just pretend he's here and just pretend that I put him in A as well. I mean, Pop going into A is almost obvious. He honestly, he might be S. Yeah, okay. Pop is S. I still like Hyunko a little bit more than Pop for this arc, so Hyunko takes the number 1 S tier, but Pop is still an S tier, a little behind Hyunkel. But Pop has completely evolved, dude. I mean, in this arc, he, you know, wanted to prove himself. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I'm full of just burping and stuff. Um, he took on 5 green dragons at once. He was only able to take down 3 officially, but which is a lot. I mean, green dragons are very powerful monsters. Um, and after that, like the contribution he provided was just out of this world. He deliberately, oh my gosh, I also realized Crocodile is not in this tier list. What an idiot. I can't believe I also missed Crocodile. Okay, I'll talk about Crocodile right after Pop. But yeah, Pop S tier, and honestly, just he decided to get hated on purpose so he can sacrifice himself and cause the least amount of damage in the group, um, so he could just kind of basically take everyone out before anyone had a chance. Um, so honestly, he probably would have had a good chance as to do it too, but unfortunately, Galdandi escaped at the right moment and was able to stop Pop from actually basically ending the enemy's careers. But yeah, Pop did an amazing job. Even in death, dude, he literally helped die, like totally get the upper hand. Such amazing animation in that moment as well when he cast. I don't even know if that was Kaboom. It definitely looked like Kaboom, bro, because that was a huge explosion. But Pop was out of this world in this arc, dude. Super, super awesome. Him even casting not Midro, sorry. Um, freak. Megante was so amazing and speaks so much, like as who he is as a character, especially how much love he has for his crew, and just how dedicated he was when Dai was mentally unstable to try and bring him back. You know, he's always been there for Dai, dude, since day one, and now he just proves it every single time. Pop is fantastic in this arc. Absolutely 100% fantastic. S tier quality, my friend. So yeah, so Pop S tier 100%. Okay, let's move to the official last character, which again would have been Crocodile. And Crocodile goes into A tier. Behind Matoriv and Baran, he would have been right here, A tier. But Crocodile, bro, so awesome, dude. He did fantastic in this arc with the little amount that he was able to do, like to actually hold back Baran. He basically just used himself as a shield, a meat shield, to be able to at least gain time, you know, and hoping for a miracle. And it happened every time because of Crocodile's sacrifice, where he literally put himself in harm's way, literally almost died so many times. Um, it was worth it because after he did hold the enemy back a little bit, every time somebody appeared to help him. So it was super, super cool. His dedication to the hero party is fantastic as well, especially after he finds out what Pop did, and he cried. He freaking cried, dude. And I think at that moment, he truly 100% got converted into the side of humanity. He 100% just knew and realized why humanity needs to live. Like the lights that these humans portray or carry around or exude is a miracle. It's incredible. It's life, true life, and it's amazing. And I think that Crocodile truly, truly, truly understood that and really felt in his soul, like truly felt the power humans have, what it means to be human, you know? And it was awesome. It was awesome to witness. And I, for sure, absolutely enjoyed his character and his growth and everything that happened with Crocodile in the Destiny arc. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap. So, out of all the characters, S tier, we've got Hunkel and Pop. Again, imagine that Pop is right here. A tier, Baran, Matorif, and Crocodile. Imagine that Crocodile is right here. B tier, Dai, Larhart, Leona, Gomechan, Merulu, Kilvern. C tier, Suala, Suala. Yeah, Suala would be the way to pronounce it, at least in Spanish. Mistovan and Hadula. D tier, we didn't have anyone. And then Trash is in the trash tier. Okay, but that's basically it for today's episode. Guys, I am so sorry. This episode literally is almost 40 minutes long. Is anyone actually going to watch this? Okay, if you did and you watched all the way to the end, thank you. Let me know what you think about this tier list. Please like and subscribe. Um, and if you're interested at all, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/DragonQuestPoppy. All these videos that you get on the channel come out 1 week before they come out on YouTube on my Patreon. Besides that, you'll be supporting me and you'll get more content, more quality content with reactions and stuff like that. So, anyways, if you're interested, go ahead. But guys, thank you for sticking around. If you did, seriously, I appreciate you. And again, let me know if you prefer this kind of video or a top 5 video. Yeah, let me know. Okay, that's it. So thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!